Welcome. You're safe here. Take a breath with me. Today, I want to share something that came through a dream and the quiet lesson it carried. Not about conflict, not about blame, but about something many thoughtful people learn very late in life. The difference between capability and consent. In the dream, I was standing in a large hall. There was a beautiful waterfall flowing down wide stone steps. The water collected into a river that surrounded the center space like a small island. People were gathered around the outside of the room, talking and moving about. At one point, I realized I was hungry. But when I asked, I was told there was no food available. So I made oatmeal for myself and for someone else who was with me. When we finished eating, we brought our dishes back to the sink to wash them. And even though we had taken care of ourselves, there was a young girl there who seemed irritated. Almost as if she didn't want us to leave. Later in the dream, I found myself in another home. There were stacks of clean dishes by the sink, people arriving unexpectedly, responsibilities appearing one after another. At one point, someone even asked if I could take care of 2 children and make sure they got to a doctor's appointment. And in that moment, the dream became very clear. Sometimes, life places us in situations where we step forward simply because we can. We know how to help. We know how to organize. We know how to make things work. But dreams have a way of gently reminding us of something important. Just because you are capable does not mean you have consented. Capability is a strength. But when capability becomes expectation, our nervous system can begin carrying responsibilities that were never truly ours. The part of the dream that stayed with me the most was the simple act of making oatmeal. There was no food offered, so nourishment had to be created. And that image can appear in our waking lives too. When we quietly feed ourselves in environments that were meant to nourish us. The nervous system eventually begins to ask a gentle question. Is this a space where I must always provide the nourishment? Or is this a place where nourishment already exists. If you've ever been the one who steps in, the one who notices what needs to be done, the one who quietly keeps things moving, you're not alone in that experience. Many thoughtful, aware people carry this pattern. And sometimes the next step in healing is learning that capability and consent are not the same thing. So today, you might gently ask yourself, where in my life am I saying yes? Simply because I know I can. And what might change if I pause long enough to check for true consent within myself? There is no rush to answer. Just noticing is already a powerful beginning. Take this feeling with you. Be gentle with yourself. You're not alone. I'll see you again.